Your support makes this show possible. Please support the Playhouse and keep our doors open.
It's awful to be older because people expect so much from you.
It's annoying to be older because we have so much stress. It's dreadful to be older because you have to do lots of homework.
It's horrible to be older because you can't expect what's coming as everything about you changes. It's bad to be older because you have to do all the chores.
It's torture to be older because to mom now I'm the annoying one, but actually my little sister's annoying sometimes too.
It's annoying to be older because you have to be nice to your little sister. It's terrible to be older because you stop getting any attention.
What's the best thing about being little?
Having fun. Mama read me stories.
Going to the park.
Going to lunch together.
Isn't it wonderful? Wonderful? It's terrible. I was planning to go scuba diving, biking, and end up in the silver cannon pottery class. This has ruined our entire trip. I was planning to go riding, rock climbing, and end up at the haunted Avalon ghost house. But this is much more exciting. Exciting? What's exciting about being stuck in a beachfront cafe with a bunch of little kids? We can still have fun. I'm sure of it. We're in a beachfront cafe on the beach in Catalina. Yeah, but we don't get to see any part of Catalina. And we're stuck with a bunch of little kids.
It's so unfair. I was planning to build a sandcastle, play beach volleyball, and end up at the Harry Houdini castle. I was planning to see the bald eagles and the sea lions and end up at the art museum. And now we're not even allowed to leave this cafe.
This is the worst vacation ever. I wanted to go jet skiing and parasailing and see the yellow submarine.
I wanted to go hiking and scuba diving and end up at the botanical gardens.
And now we're stuck.
We're stranded.
Hey guys, I finally got some bars. Jeez, I had to go all the way to Silver Canyon pottery class. The reception on this island is terrible. Anyhow, I reached Mom and Dad. They said they're doing their best to get the boat fixed. In the meantime, they don't want anyone running off by themselves. So they put us in charge. We can't have anyone running off, getting lost, hurting themselves, or getting into trouble. Well, since there's nowhere to go and nothing to do, there's very little chance of us getting into trouble. This is horrible. Having to wait for who knows how long before your mom and dad call to let us know that the boat's been fixed. It might be all night.
It's not so bad. We can do stuff here. There's still lots of stuff we can do.
Like what?
It's a cafe and we can eat.
But what can we do except eat?
I still don't see why we couldn't spend the day doing the plan. Yeah, big kids and little kids doing their own separate activities.
This was supposed to be the one day where we all got to do our own thing.
And now look at us. It's worse than at home.
Yeah, we can't even go to our room. First of all, Mom and Dad went to go see about the boat. They weren't going to let us go off by ourselves, especially not the little kids.
We know.
Mom and Dad didn't even know when or if the boat was going to be fixed.
We know.
They wanted us in one place until the problem was solved. Safety, you know.
We know.
So let's enjoy the great company. Let's enjoy the fact that Mom and Dad trust us enough to leave us alone. Let's come up with some ideas while we're waiting. If we knock our heads together, we'll come up with something. Yeah, big headache. We'll have a brainstorming session. From looks of things, we're going to get his drizzle, except outside the beach. You're not helping. They're giving us a huge responsibility. Isn't this fun?
I was thinking about jet skiing and parasailing. Oh, Mom, we only planned this last week. Whatever, I'm upset. No activities, no phone, no TV. Well, why don't we just tell stories? You mean gossip? Cool. No, I mean tell stories, like what people used to do. Why would they tell stories when they could watch TV? Duh, because there was no televisions back then. Oh, you're talking about the dark ages. Very funny. Maybe we could do something productive like pick up litter on the beach. We're not supposed to leave this cafe. We could play guessing games. That's no fun. I always win. Make a plan for when we get back to school. Who wants to think about school? It's summer. Now you're just being contrary. What do you mean? I mean, there were tons of things we could do, but all you want to do is say what we can't do. You're right. You're absolutely right.
What's the news? We searched everywhere for reception. It's taking longer than you said. It's not our fault. Why don't we give everyone a pet talk? Good idea. You do it. Okay. Hey guys, won't be too much longer, but I'm sure we can all use a good hearty lunch to get us fortified for the excitement yet to come. What do you say? Right, let's eat.
I wanted to visit the Harry Houdini castle. I wanted to visit the art museum. If I had known we would be stuck with the little kids, I would have stayed home and watched Storage Wars. That would have been a lot more interesting. Little kids, they get away with everything. You have to help them with their homework. You have to pick up their toys. You have to wash up their sticky ice cream bowls. You have to make sure they don't get into trouble. And on the one day where we could finally get away from them, here we are, babysitting. Well, we're not really babysitting. Our older sister has that pleasure. That's something to be thankful for. You said it. And here she comes now!
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Where have you been? We're supposed to stick together.
There's a playroom here in the cafe.
What were you doing in the playroom?
We were playing!
But they thought you might be lonely. Isn't that right, everyone? Did you think they might be lonely?
We thought you might be lonely.
So we've come to visit. We've been talking about our situation.
You mean big kids and little kids
Together?
Exactly. And they want to show you that it's not so bad to be a little kid. Jojo, can you tell everyone what the best thing is about being little?
Mama read me stories.
Royal, what's the best thing about being little?
Going to the park.
Drew?
Having fun.
Emma, what's the best thing about being little?
Going to lunch together.
But we can't do any of that if we're stuck here. So what's the point?
The point is thinking about things that we could do. Jojo, what's the best thing about going to the beach?
Collecting seashells.
Royal, what's the best thing about going to the beach?
Playing basketball.
Drew?
Digging.
Emma, what's the best thing about going to the beach?
Putting ice cream all over my clothes.
But now you're just making us feel worse. Because we can't do any of those things.
I'm sorry, we wanted to cheer you up. Isn't that right, everyone?
We wanted to cheer you up.
It's not working!
We won't give up. Jojo, if someone is sad, what could you do?
Give them chocolate.
Royal, what could you do?
Give them a Band-Aid.
Drew?
Cheer them up.
Emma?
Give them ice cream and be their friend.
Is it working now?
It's not working!
Then we've got a problem. What kind of problem do we have?
A naughty problem.
We got a naughty problem and it's got to be untied. We couldn't solve it by ourselves, not even if we tried. There seems to be some strings attached, it's truly there.
lost. So how to loosen up when you are all tied up in knots? Married people tie the knot, business people not the type. We can solve this if we try. Angry folks are fit to be tied, athletic folks are tied to be fit, and we're not worried. Not one bit, 'cause we're going to work together to undo this naughty frown. Let's tie up with each other and we'll never be tied down.
Don't worry, things will get better.
Things can't get any worse. Are you okay? Well, I was really looking forward to the riding and the rock climbing, I know. No, some time alone without the little kids. I get the feeling no one knows that I'm not a little kid anymore. But it might be nice to stay a little kid for a little longer. Growing up is a big responsibility. I can't wait. Okay, maybe one good thing about growing up is you get to make your own choices. I am very responsible. Great, but responsibilities aren't just the fun things. Like right now, we're in the middle of a disaster. Are we responsible enough to put our own feelings aside to fix it? Yeah, you're right. It's nice hanging out with the little kids. At home, I never want to hang out with my little sisters. But they depend on us. To be a good example, protect them, and sometimes even take the blame for them. They depend on us because we're older. It's nice being counted on. When you come right down to it, little kids are pretty cool. I agree, but if you tell anyone I said that, I'll never speak to you again. My lips are sealed. If anyone thought we liked the little kids, we'll never live it down. Mom and Dad. What? How did you do that? Simple. There's a landline at the reception desk. They said we could use it anytime. You mean we trekked all over the island for nothing? Well, you got a lot of steps. Thanks a lot. So what did they say? They sent in a new boat. It'll be here in about 30 minutes, and then we can all go home. But what about everything we planned? I wanted to go to the botanical gardens. I wanted to see the yellow submarine. I wanted to go to the Silver Canyon pottery class. I wanted to visit the Houdini Castle. I wanted to visit the art museum. We'd better hurry. We don't have much time. You mean to get to the boat? Not to get to the boat, to have fun with each other. Good idea. It's not so bad having siblings. It's actually very, very good. Why grown and grown and you can have a fabulous time sharing and caring? You can call your mom and dad and tell them to hold off on that boat. I mean, it's only 6 o'clock. 2 more hours before we have to start heading back. We can have a ton of fun in 2 hours. Big kids and little kids together. Cool! It's great to be older because you get to go on all the fun rides. It's amazing to be older because you get all the best toys. It's good to be older because people look up to you. It's lovely to be older because people stop calling you cute. It's fun to be older because you get to stay up late. It's awesome to be older because when the adults are away, you get to be in charge. It's fun to be older because you get to watch your little sister and brother around. It's terrific to be older because you get to do things that are much more important. Siblings are a very important part of your life, especially when they're also your best friend. So what are we waiting for? Let's be friends! 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 'Cause that's what it's all about. Let's be friends! Let's be friends! Let's be Secret